Okay, here is what we hope to be the last video on this Kingston vacuum fuel pump, 1929 DeSoto, and we are testing it and putting it back together. Okay, again, inner tank goes inside the outer tank. I'll call the reservoir. Inside the inner tank, you can look at the other videos, there's 3 corks that act as floats to a chamber mechanism so that when the fuel level gets high enough, that flapper valve on the bottom opens up, dumps the gas contents inside the can into the reservoir, which trickles down into the carburetor. And once that's done, the flapper valve closes again, which should create an internal suction in the can, getting the suction off the manifold here. It then sucks the gas into the can from the gas tank, again filling it up, floats rise, flapper opens, gas dumps, repeat, and that should be the process. So instead of what I had been doing, which is filling up the reservoir with gas before I ran it, I've actually only, you're not going to see that, but I've actually only put 1 inch of gas or 2 inches of gas inside the reservoir to start with. What I think may have been happening is, with too much gas in the reservoir, this can it created its own vacuum inside, which caused the gas just to trickle down, but also because the car wasn't burning it as fast as it was sucking it in through the vacuum, it backed all the way up and now started sucking into the manifold as a back vacuum. So, today's test, 1 inch of gas in the reservoir, empty can, start the car, let the vacuum build, and let that cycle begin, hopefully. I'll check back and add to it. Okay, so far the car's been running about 5 minutes. Getting warmed up here. You can see the filters get gas in it. Can't see, can't hear what's going on inside this tank though. So we're going to let it run. We're going to let it idle. They take it out for a test drive. Sounds beautiful though, doesn't it? Preserving this vacuum fuel tank is a project, and if I can get it working, that will be worth it. These cars are survivors. You happen to find one and you can preserve it as best you can. Granted, I'm a hack mechanic. I don't claim to be a professional by any degree. But these cars deserve to be preserved if you can. Okay, take it for a test. See what happens. The horn doesn't work. What the heck happened there? Okay, I've made it back around the block 2 times or more. It stalled out a couple of times, sudden stops and whatnot. The gas filter still has gas in it. So if I only had 1 inch of gas in here to start with, I still have gas here. It's been running this whole time. I've driven it up to 2nd gear around the block a couple of times. I don't know. I may have a vacuum fuel pump that actually works. I'm going to let it idle for a little bit more, and I'll report back.